Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Valkyria Chronicles. I am your host, Alexander Frost, and this is Episode 3. We've now moved on into Chapter 2. We're beginning the escape from Brule. It looks like we have to run away. This is going to be a bit of a long video, longer than normal, because I am actually going to go a bit into Chapter 3. Now, a few things I wanted to mention before. One of them was I was worried about the brightness, how it might be too bright or not bright enough. When I looked at the video, the preview screen that I see is actually darker than my TV screen, and then the video that I actually upload is ultimately a bit darker than the preview screen. So when I think it's actually too bright, it's actually fine. So I think I have it at just the right level. And I will also explain in this video why it is the Empire is so... what's the word I want to use for? I'll think of the word, but for now, let's see rescue.
Isara, Martha, please be okay.
Martha!
What's her problem? She pregnant or just fat?
Who cares? Not gonna make any difference when she's dead.
Stop this now.
See what she's wearing? Take a good look at that shawl. She's a Darkson.
And that explains it. I thought this place stunk. Now I know it does. So, we got ourselves a fat one and a stinky one. P.U. It's a regular pig farm in here.
I will thank you to watch your tongue in this house. You have to leave now.
That's a big gun for such a little girl. Drop it.
Isara!
Huh? Hold it right there! Die! Darkson pig!
Isara, are you okay?
I'm okay thanks to you. But Martha, I think she's...
Martha!
This isn't good. She's gone into labor. Moving her would be dangerous.
Right. Well, we can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do? There are a lot of Imperials out there, Ys. It's only a matter of time before they take over the Mill Plaza.
Welks, listen. The barn out back.
What about it?
Our fathers have left us something. Something that might get us out of this mess.
Notice anything interesting or unusual about that cutscene? I'll let you stew over it while I play the next one.
Dad's tank. Whoa. I can't believe it's still here.
And it's one of a kind. Here it is, the Edelweiss. Tamer built it especially for General Gunther.
Yeah, and it worked great, too. So it's just been parked here in the barn?
I wanted to make sure it would still operate, you know, in case of emergencies. I enrolled in a maintenance class given by the military. I wanted to be able to do what my father could do.
Well, that's great. But that's only a class, Isara.
It really didn't need much, hardly any alterations at all. I just fitted it with a new turbine engine. It really improves on the power-to-weight ratio. The Edelweiss is field-worthy. Its firepower and mobility are more than a match for recent models.
Well, assuming it does work. What's next?
All right. Welks, you took the armored vehicle course, didn't you?
Yeah. Back in high school. Once.
We'll bring Martha here. She'll be safe inside the tank, and we can move to a better location. Just leave the driving to me, okay? All you have to do is give the orders.
Isara, we ready to roll?
Engaging engine. The Edelweiss is ready for deployment.
Alicia could still be out there dodging bullets, buying time for people to evacuate. Here's the plan. We're gonna pick up Alicia and get out of town. All right, Edelweiss, move out!
Starting to understand why the Empire is so keen on killing civilians? Gallia is a tiny neutral country situated between the two superpowers of the continent. In order to maintain its independence, it would have to maintain a powerful military. But as we all know, any country that maintains a powerful military runs it like a military state. But when we saw the town of Brule, everything looked calm and peaceful and had only a tiny town watch. Not at all indicative of a military-run, So that means the only way Gallia could maintain its independence is that in times of war it would have to draft people from the general populace. So it makes sense to have everybody take a military course in high school and even in college and university, so that in times of war all you have to do is recruit someone, put them through a basic test to see if they're combat worthy, and if they are, give them a uniform, put a rifle in their hands, put them in a unit, and they're ready to go. That's why the Empire is killing civilians. Kill civilians, and you cut down the enemy's reinforcement level.
Here's the brief for this operation.
So for now we're back in control of Alicia and the town guard, who are valiantly trying to fend off that tank. Yeah, you remember, the one that was shooting at us in the last episode? Yeah, it's still running around. So our basic objective is we have to hold and wait for this tank, or hold and defend the gate. Now, this is a purely defensive mission. This means no going out after enemies. We have to hold where we are.
Alright, let's begin. We've got to stop them here.
Now, for safety's sake, once I get control, I'm going to make a save, because I meant to do that before the battle started.
If this gate falls, there's going to be even more casualties among the townspeople. The Town Watch will defend this gate so as many people as possible can get away. Got a second?
Oh.
Listen close and I'll explain.
Again? What about? Sandbags and hand grenades. We all know about this. If you crouch behind a sandbag, you won't take critical damage from headshots. Use a hand grenade, you can destroy them. I get it. I know how to use them. Now, unfortunately, in this battle, Alicia is the only one with hand grenades, so we need to take this into account. Also, if Alicia dies, we're done. So here is the plan. First... that's not it. Oh! I forgot all about that. You can check your evaluation as the battle progresses, so you can figure out exactly how many turns it'll take to finish this mission. So, let's make a quick save here. This time saving over this slot. You know, some of this movie some of this music is like the music from War Games, DEFCON 5, I think it was. It's a real-time strategy game that was put out on the PC years ago. Very good game. Alright. Now, like I said, This being a defensive mission, the best thing to do is to, again, be in a defensive status. So, you, sir, Mr. Mustache, I want you over here. Now, even though we can clearly see the tank here, fortunately, the tank is not going to actively attack our men. Its goal is this gate back here, so we can safely keep our men right here. There's no point in me attacking either. See, no grenades. No point in me attacking. It's best to hold and use our intercept ranges to our advantage. Now, Alicia, I want you right here. And then finally, you, sir, are going to go up this tower. Now, thanks to this, he has a much wider range of vision. He can see more enemies coming, and he can fire at more enemies. Unfortunately, he can't crouch down, which would be immensely helpful, but... Now, once again, like I said, since this is a defensive mission, there's no point in me going on the offensive and attacking, so the three of us will hold here, and I will save this command point for the next round. That tank won't attack us unless we actually run into its intercept range and get shot at. But fortunately, that's not going to be a problem, because it's going to move forward like it is, and stop about halfway here. It's going to turn to the right, just like this, and give its troops some cover. And then fire at the gate. That's all it's going to do. Now, if the gate has at least half health by the time Welkin arrives, you'll be fine. But if it has under half, you're going to be in trouble. Stop that, scout. Thank you. Oh, I should have mentioned this before. You'll probably notice that there is a slightly different unit on the field. A shock trooper, one of the enemies. This guy is not one to mess around. I might have to use Alicia for this one. Yeah, his goal was to try and get up to the gate. All of them are going to try to get up to the gate and throw hand grenades at it. The reason the shock trooper stopped is because it has less AP. Shock troopers only have about half, I'd say a little under half the AP of scouts, so they can't go nearly as far, but they're great at doing damage and soaking it up. And yes, they're just telling us about the healing units that we already have. So, unfortunately, since this scout is crouching, or since the shock trooper is crouching, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Alicia get over here, get shot at, pitch a grenade at. Oh, perfect. That should kill him. Yeah, he's gone. And then go back to cover. See, what happened was when I played this in a test video, I got her close and then had her throw a grenade, but unfortunately it didn't land. It landed in the wrong spot. It blew up that sandbag that town watchman was hiding behind, and left the sandbag the shock trooper was hiding behind intact. It was a little embarrassing. Alright, so now that we have dealt with him, I think we're going to be okay. You, sir, since you have time, I want you to see if you can take a few shots at this guy. Maybe you'll get lucky. Did you even hit him? No, but fortunately, this means he's far enough away that he couldn't hit me if he wanted to. There's really no point in any of my other troops doing anything, so I think for the time being, we will wait again, because again, this is a defensive mission.
No! If this keeps up...
It'll be alright. If we can survive this round, I think we'll be okay. I've only got 3 more scouts coming. I got lucky. Oh, you get a medal, sir. You sank all 5 rounds. I mean, it's a pity it didn't kill him, but... You're stupid. I'm critically wounded, but I'm going to keep charging forward. Oh, there's another shock trooper. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Ow, ow, ow. Wait, no! I just realized. He's standing up. Ha ha ha. You're gonna die. You don't have a sandbag to crouch behind, so that means I can kill you. Ah, good. Welkin has arrived. Alright, we have just enough command points, too. It takes 2 command points to move a tank. So 1, 2, 3... I think I can move him 3 times. Let me think here. I would really like to take care of this shock trooper, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a save. No, not evaluation. I'm going to make a save here. Again, mid-combat. Let's see, that was 7 minutes. That's 58. It's an hour and 7 minutes, so we'll save over this file as a just in case. Okay, because I want a little more experience. You, sir. Okay, yeah, I want you. Oh, the tank was firing too. Lovely. Shoot him in the head. That seems to be working. I'm going to keep saying that to see if it keeps working. Alright, 3 turns should be sufficient to get the Edelweiss in range.
The tank should be able to breach that wall. It may provide us with a shortcut, Welks.
Alright, let's give it a shot. Hang in there, Alicia.
And now they're going to explain about tanks, and I will give you a quick rundown on tanks while we have the opportunity. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, like I said before, tanks use 2 CP, have a very, very small AP bar, yes, but considering how much bigger they are, they move farther than most other units, so I'd say they're equal to shock troopers, perhaps a bit more. Now, weaponry. It has this basic anti-armor shell, which is unlimited. It has a mortar shell, which acts like grenades. If you remember, the red tank used one of those on the town watchman in the previous battle when it made its appearance. This does the same thing. It also has the machine gun, which can aim manually, or this is what it'll fire when it's in intercept mode. You'll notice also that there are 2 HP bars. The bottom bar is the tank tread HP. If those go down and are destroyed, the tank will be basically immobilized. The top one is body. This is the total HP of the tank. If that goes down completely, the tank will be destroyed. And since Welkin is in the tank, if the tank is destroyed, there is no critically he goes into critical health and he can be recovered. If the tank goes boom, you're done. All tanks have a weak point. The blue glowing radiator on their ass. If you can hit that, it's a one-hit kill. Alright, let's go. It should also be noted, like Isara said, that tanks can come crashing through walls. Hi!
Tank! It's a galleon tank!
Alicia, I'm sorry we're late.
Welkin, you have a tank?
Yeah.
We can talk later. Right now, we need to stop those soldiers.
Enemy tank sighted, Welks. Switching to anti-tank combat. Armor-piercing shells loaded.
Alright, let's go take it down.
Your pitiful bullets can do nothing to me. Ha 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 ha! Now, it might actually be able to do 1 point of damage per shot against the radiator. One might think, couldn't you just throw grenades at the radiator? You could try, but unless it actually lands right on the generator, or the radiator, all you're ever going to damage are the treads. Now, unfortunately for me, I am not in range to actually aim at the tank, so what I will do instead I know how to attack with the tank. I explained this all already. Yes. I'm going to... I'm going to ruin those guys' day. Bye-bye! Oh, he survived. I know about the tank's HP. Yeah, I know that's the weak point. Now, I cannot move anymore, but like I said, I can keep selecting the tank until I get in range to fire. However, I don't think I should have wasted that one turn. Now, you can run over enemy soldiers and even your own soldiers, but you won't actually hurt them. All you'll do is just knock them out of the way, like, move, bitch! No, don't aim at him. Now, it says 2 shots to kill, but here's hoping I can hit the radiator. Remember, the R1 button does not make you fire. No matter how tempting it is, the R1 button does not make you fire. No, Welkin. Oh my god.
Here we go.
Alright, Welkin, seriously. Out of the way! Move! Alright. You've got it. What do you mean it's going to take 2 hits? It's the radiator. You should be able to finish it in 1 shot.
Fire!
No, apparently you can't. Well, how much HP does this thing have left? 50 points. You know what? I kind of wanted that A rank, so... You know what? I made the mistake. I'm gonna roll with it. This is a risk. This is a huge risk. But... Alicia, get your grenades out. Gird your loins. Be a hero. Wait. I don't think the grenade's actually gonna land on that thing. Oh, perfect shot! Oh, come on, that should have killed it! Not fair. That exploded right next to the radiator. That should have killed that damn tank. Maybe I should have just shot the damn thing.
Minor damage sustained.
Ooh, ow, I'm hurting so much. The Edelweiss is like... It's not a heavy tank, but it's not a medium tank, so it's somewhere between a medium and a heavy tank, and oh god, I forgot about that guy. Nah, he's gonna go right for over there. Durr, look at me. Shoot him. Yes, well. Fortunately for me, since the Edelweiss, I know that everyone's gonna pronounce it Edelweiss, I pronounce it Edelweiss. Deal with it. Since the Edelweiss showed up, the enemy tank's priorities shifted, and rightfully so. Well, at this point, since it's only going to take 1 more shot from the Edelweiss to kill that damn thing, I can afford to take this time and have this town watchman shoot this guy in the face. And then have this guy shoot that guy in the face. See, you were supposed to hit him. See, is what was supposed to happen there. That you were supposed to hit him. Oh well. Alright, and I just want to test something here. I shouldn't, but I want to know. How much damage could I do using the bullets? 1 point damage to the radiator per shot. I was correct. Okay. See, like I said, when you throw the grenades, because the radiators are actually so high off the ground on enemy tanks, usually, whenever you aim up that high and try and throw a grenade, unless you actually get the grenade up on top of the radiator, you're gonna miss. And it's gonna hit the treads every time. Boom. What? What the f... Oh. Well, that was just embarrassing. Oh my god. Seriously, Welkin? Who are you, Dick Cheney?
Underminer fire.
That was just embarrassing. Fucker. At least I think I'll have ended up killing everyone on the field, so I suppose I can't complain about that. Nope, nope, nope. There's still someone left. Maybe two. I'm kind of curious as to who's up there now. Alright, why not? Alicia?
My turn, okay?
Go investigate. See who's up there. I'm curious now. Oh, and have your grenades ready, because, shit, I don't know what's gonna happen. Hello? I know there's enemies here.
My turn, okay? Enemy unit spotted.
Hello. Ah, you are a unique enemy. You know, throwing the grenade so close probably isn't a good idea, so let me back off and try again. See how it says his name is The Wall? Enemies like this are ace units. If you kill them, not only will you get special point bonuses, you'll also get a special weapon that they carry.
Please hit.
Now, I'm just hoping this grenade will be enough to kill him. Perfect. Alright, now go claim your prize. No one else back here? No? Good. Oh, I should have mentioned, you can also crawl in the long grass like this. A good way to avoid being detected. Remember, the enemy can't shoot at you if they don't know you're there. Now, Welkin, please,
Entering combat.
for the love of all that is holy and good, do not miss this tank. It's right there. Oh, thank you. I suppose him missing in the last round was good, because then I wouldn't have known that there was an enemy officer up there I could have gotten a weapon from, so...
Yes, we stopped it. Nice work, Ace.
Woohoo! Now you're my hero, Welkin.
The Imperials are running off for now. Looks like we bought some time, at least.
Welks, it's a boy. Martha had a boy.
She gave birth in Dad's tank?
That is the fastest case of childbirth I have ever heard of.
Yes, and without complications. They're both perfectly healthy.
Good. That's fantastic. Now let's stay sharp as we head out of town.
So we got a C rank for time, but we got 2 enemy leaders, plus an enemy ace that I didn't know was there. So I'd say it's safe to say we got the maximum amount of experience and money we could have gotten for killing every enemy. I think we did good. Yep, see, there it is. We seized a ZM Car 1 from the enemy. Pretty basic looking rifle. Alright. And then from here, we move on into Chapter 3.
Two hours after the first shots were fired, Brule was under Imperial control. Though a mere skirmish by Empire standards, the raid on Brule would mark Welkin Gunther's first taste of battle and begin his rise to a Gallian hero.
Alicia.
I thought I would be ready for this. I knew war meant this might happen. It hurts. Seeing my town overrun like this, seeing all those people killed, it's just not right. How could all this happen? It isn't human, Welkin.
We look at those birds and see how wild and free they are. But they all have their own territories. If anything threatens their home, they'll risk their lives to defend it. People are animals too. We do what we have to, when we have to. Animals are in a constant struggle to stay alive, but I've also seen them help each other, almost like they were cooperating in order to survive.
Cooperating?
That's why I'm so into studying natural science. That coexistence. I want to know how it works. If we could figure that out, mankind could put it to use for our own survival. That's why I want to be a teacher, so that I can pass that knowledge on to the children. I mean, even if we can't completely eliminate war, at least we might learn to live together as one people.
You think so? Welks, look. Martha fell asleep, so that makes me the babysitter. See, Alicia? Oh, he's adorable.
Just like you said, even in war, new life happens all around us. Come here. Look, that's your hometown.
Someday, we'll come back home again.
Yes. Someday soon. I know it.
Chapter 3. Vassal Urban Warfare.
And thus we move on to Chapter 3. Now that said, we should have some new tabs available. No, we don't. We will have new tabs available very, very soon. Is that the battle I think it is? Oh boy, I love that battle. Let me make a quick save here. The rest of it's probably going to be cutscenes and explanations. You know what? It's fine the way it is. Actually, no, we should save here because that was in command mode. I was very tempted to try and just go for that A rank and reload. I was so tempted to when Welkin missed his shot. That'll happen in this game. You be aiming straight at something, and then the cannon just shoots off in the wrong direction.
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border. Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession. Bruhl's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees. Randgries, Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle Randgries, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia, Gallia's princess. Supporting Gallia's policy of neutrality was a system of universal conscription. Under it, all schools required military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country. As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
So these are my new digs. Oh, my uniform. I should get changed before reporting in. Better get ready now. Flares, binoculars, a compass, and a map. Everything you need for a nice hike. Or combat.
Welkin? Can I come in?
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually. So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Let's take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
No way. That plating on the back, it's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle? Welkin? What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros beetle. King of the insects. Who wouldn't want that?
Uh-huh. I guess I'll just try to take that as a very Welkin sort of compliment.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready, we should probably go see the captain now.
I think this is a good stopping point for today. Or at least for this video. I'm actually going to make 2 videos today, something I don't normally do, but I find myself just wanting to keep on going. So, I'll be right back, folks.